Good morning. So glad to be here with all of you. My name is Metturdharma. I lead Evernorth's AI Center of Enablement. Today I'm here to talk about how at Evernorth we are solving some of the previously hardest healthcare problems using generative AI. We look at generative AI's potential impact in healthcare across 3 dimensions. Left to right, we're using generative AI to make work cheaper, better, and faster. While we're doing that, we're also expanding value propositions and changing the current models. And we're creating wholly new, highly disruptive business models. The "and" here is very important. If you're here today, right, all of us understand the pace of change is profound right now. We don't have to have a choice to say, let me focus on efficiency and focus on new disruptive business models later, because this is a step change moment, and we're going to get killed if we wait. So that's the most important thing I want to get you guys to get from this slide, is we're focused on all 3 at the same time. Making work cheaper, better, faster, expanding value propositions and changing current models, and creating wholly new disruptive business models. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to share a few examples of a few solutions, how they're impactful, how we build them, using safe and responsible principles focused on the customer, the patient, who is at the center of this journey. That's the real thing that we care about. The first thing, if you looked at the video before, you saw Dr. Eric Weil talk about the millions of virtual care visits that we have on an annual basis. So if you see this, that's the platform. The platform's name is MD Live. It's a fully online virtual care platform. This is where you talk to the doctor using a 1-800 number, or you get on a web chat as a patient, right, talking to them at the symptoms. Previously, what used to happen is the doctors used to spend 5 minutes with the patient, talking to them about their conditions, diagnosing them, prescribing certain medications or procedures, and then they'd have to spend 10 to 15 minutes taking notes, SOAP notes. They're called subjective, objective, assessment and plan notes, summaries, and so forth. What we do now, for hundreds of doctors on our platform, we basically use generative AI to provide SOAP note and summary suggestions. The key word there being suggestions. The speaker before talked about hallucinations. We don't have generative AI conclude the SOAP notes. Like we say, suggestion for SOAP notes, suggestion for subjective, suggestion for objective, suggestion for plan, and then the doctor has to look at it, review it, and then copy it over to submit. So it's human-centric design, and the human is the pilot, and the AI is the co-pilot. The second thing that we do is we maximize patient safety. How do we do that? For these millions of calls, we now use generative AI to listen to these calls, summarize the calls, and assess these calls across dozens of subjective and objective parameters, and we use those to automatically coach the doctors. Now, we don't have to now sample anymore. Prior to Gen AI, we had to do sampling. We had to focus on, think about this way, right? When you're a newer doctor on the platform, you tend to be coached more, you needed to coach more, so they're adherent to the policies and things like that. Now, we don't have to worry about sampling. We can do oversampling, right, if we need to. We can sample all the calls. We can go after all the calls, analyze them, get the summaries, and provide the right interventions so that the patient safety is increased. And we are hearing great feedback from the doctors, like the providers or doctors, who are offering this, because they're now able to offer the patients undivided attention. I don't know if you heard about it, right? In the United States, there is a significant provider burnout problem, like across all hospital systems and multiple care delivery systems, right? This is helping a lot with provider burnout. So it's alleviating a lot of administrative burden on them. Now, the second thing I wanted to talk about is pushing on the same theme of AI assistants, right, AI co-pilots. We get like millions and millions of calls a year across the globe. We have call agents spread throughout the globe. At Cigna Evernorth, we have 24/7 customer service because we want to serve our patients in need. What we are now doing is using AI as a powerful ally for call advocates. What we're doing is on the call, right, we provide directions to the call agents on understanding the sentiment of the user, helping guide them to the right places so they can serve them. We use AI to go to multiple systems, pick up relevant data related and insights related to the patient who's calling us using their longitudinal record and present it to the agent on the call so they can show up very, very well for the patient, right? Nobody calls a health insurance company for fun, right? They call us in a time of need. They're talking to us because somebody is injured or somebody is hurt or not feeling well. So we make sure that the humans are able to focus on empathy, making sure the patients are happy, right? And the patient's needs are met, and the AI is able to do the administrative work for them, the cumbersome work on the back end. Also, what we're doing is we're doing a lot of near real-time analytics, doing a lot of trends at a client level, at a customer level, to an N of 1 to understand what the customers need so we can proactively reach out to them before they call us, right? That's the best state. So reaching out to the people. So think of it this way, right? We want to keep the healthy people healthy, and we want to identify folks with any chronic conditions, right? Like any non-communicable conditions, lifestyle conditions, right? Understand their propensity based on their claims information. And then what we do is we reach out actively. We design wellness care programs and other things and reach out actively to the population so we can keep them on the healthy side of the spectrum, right? Think of the healthy condition here, right? Healthy, like as an individual, right? In our life's progression, you're going to be healthy. And then you have like these chronic conditions, and if they are not addressed right away, then this might end up in an emergency situation, right? So we are really a wellness company. When you think about Evernorth Health Services, we are a wellness company focused on the health and vitality of who we serve. And in this case, as you see, we're using AI to stay true to our mission and focus on global wellness, starting with every individual. Now, the last thing is AI-powered call coaching. So we're using AI to listen to most of our calls, sample them, understand them, generate coaching packets with subjective, objective assessments. And here's the thing that we love about it. We use AI to generate a package focused on the unique style of the agent, right? Some of us need feedback in an empathetic manner. Some of us just want the bottom line, and we are able to use AI, right, to provide that feedback. We give it to the coaches to give it to the individual agent. So this way, we are also using AI to celebrate the strengths. We encourage improvement and growth. What we're seeing is it's really, really fueled motivation, and it's elevated service experience for a lot of our customers because our agents know exactly where they need to improve, build on their strengths. We are able to use AI to stay aligned with our mission of health and wellness and keeping and focusing on the health and vitality of those we serve. And the most important things I wanted you to get from this is our safe and responsible AI principles focus on keeping the human as the co-pilot, human as the pilot, and then AI as the co-pilot. And we adhere to about 38 guardrails, right, which are systemically implemented for every AI use case. So the data is protected, that we account for hallucinations and everything, and so far, we are on a very, very good path to using AI to improve the health and vitality of everybody across the globe that we serve. Yeah. Right. So, hope you all have a great day, right? I'm looking forward to spending the rest of the day with you and learning along with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.